Comic Corner time. I love New Comic Day. Now, starting off things, you'll recognize this from every single Comic Corner I've had so far. And maybe you're getting tired, but it's Crossed Badlands. This is issue number 38. It's got a picture of a car. It says evil on it. It's almost like, reminds me of the movie The Car. I don't know if you've ever seen that, but if you haven't, check it out. It's classic. Next up, G.I. Joe Special Missions. This is number 8. I have no idea what's going on the cover here. It's, I don't know, somebody parachuting after a jet. Can you do that? I don't know. That's some crazy ass timing there. Like, it's basically I hope that when I jump out of this plane and head in that direction, that I'll make it to wherever I need to get to on time, because otherwise I miss my objective. Next up is, now I don't know if I'm going to continue buying this, but I saw it and I was like, you know what, this is funny. And I saw they had a booth at Fan Expo, so I figured, hey, why not? And it's Afterlife with Archie Comics. It's got all the zombies and stuff, and he's got like Jughead zombie in them. So yeah, like, I don't read Archie Comics normally, but I got a little bit of a chuckle when I saw that on the shelf. So I was like, I hummed and hawed. I didn't know if I was gonna get it, and then eventually I was just like, whatever, I'm gonna get it. Next one, I didn't know this was coming out. I had no idea, but oh my god, did my eyes just like quadruple in size. I was just like, my jaw dropped, and I was just like, oh my god, like I think I may have come in my pants. I was just that excited. And that's ElfQuest, the Final Quest special. Extremely large book, because I believe it's a one-shot. But oh my god, I love ElfQuest. I absolutely love ElfQuest. Wendy and Richard Pini, it's such I mean, the story, the background, everything about it. I love the art, like the art that they use, and they do everything themselves. It's all written, drawn, and such by them. It used to be all, black and white for the most part when they first started out. I believe Marvel picked them up for a little while, and they've bounced around different comic companies over the years, but there hadn't been a new ElfQuest in forever and ever. So yeah, when I saw that, I was just like, oh my god. So I have to find out if there's going to be more. Let me know if there's going to be more ElfQuest, because I really need to know. Continuing on with the regular purchases, and a title that you're probably used to seeing here, it's number 8 of Ghostbusters. I'm liking this, liking this creature design here. I don't know what it is, but it's that'd be scary coming at you. Something you don't see too much on this channel. They're not the most regular releases, but I've been picking them up simply because they have a little bit of an added bonus here, and that's the Magic the Gathering comics, and this is Magic the Gathering Theros number 1. You see it comes with a special card. Now, as far as I know, the card itself, like, this is High Tide. High Tide's an old card, but the art is the art for the cover, and it does have the IDW as the edition, the set, if you will. So the only way to get these complete sets is either to buy the comics or buy them off of somebody who bought the comics. But I would assume anybody who's reading Magic the Gathering comics is probably a Magic the Gathering collector. The next two comics, and the final two comics this week, are two that, never collected before. First one up is part of the Forever Evil type series, and this is the Arkham War. It's a 1 of 6, so it's a 6-issue miniseries. And I wasn't going to be getting any of the Forever Evil, continuing titles from the regular series, but because this is a standalone 6-issue set, I figured I would partner that up with the regular Forever Evil, 12-issue series, and put those two together and read those as well as, I've read I haven't read them all yet, still reading them. There's so many of them, and I haven't gotten them all, of the Villain number 1 issues with the holo covers. So, yeah. So far, it's interesting. The story started off, I was liking it more at the beginning, but as I read more and more of these Villain comics, I can see kind of where they're going with it, and I'm not sure. Not sure I'm digging it quite as much as I was hoping to. So we'll find out. I'll wait until the end and give you a full thoughts on type post in my comic corner. The final comic this week is from Dynamite. It's number 1, and it's sort of a comic book men release from the I guess it was a television series, right? On AMC. So I don't know if it was written by one of the guys in the series or what, but I picked it up, I looked inside, and I was like, hey, this is kind of cool. And this is Cryptozoic Man. Look at the cover. It's all sorts of weird. So, looking forward to getting into this, and hopefully this series is decent as I chip away on the series I no longer collect. To save money, I seem to always find 1 or 2 new ones. But such is how comic collecting goes, I suppose, right? I'm a collector, but I'm not a collector. I'm not sitting there going, oh, I got to get the variants. Oh, I got to get the retailer incentive covers. Oh, I'm going to spend $100 on this $4 comic. No, I'm not that kind of collector. That's just stupid. Seriously. It's the same comic. So what if it has a different cover, people? Jeez. The comic is about, yes, the cover is important, but the comic is the entirety. It's what's inside. It's most important. It's the words. It's the images. It's how they go together. It's the story. And if you want to spend a few extra freaking $100 on a different cover, hey, go for it. You've got money to burn. I don't. So, I'm not that kind of collector. But I like to keep my comics, and I do read them when I have time. Every once in a while I'll pick up, an old series, and I'll just read through those. And it usually happens when I'm in, sort of a 3 to 4 comic book week series that happens all the time, where I'm going to the comic store and I'm like, I don't know if there's anything here that I actually am going to buy. And there might be 1 or 2 issues type thing. So, that's when you go back to the archives and read the stuff you already bought and read once, because, hey, that's what it's there for. Because if you're not reading it again, why not just give it away or sell it or something? Let somebody else enjoy it. Comics are there to be enjoyed. Unlike toys. Toys you can't take out of the packaging, because that would ruin the value. Anyways, take care, and I'll see you in the next one.